Hi, I'm Colin from Spaceflight Made Simple, and today I wanted to give you guys a short video about tomorrow's Falcon 9 launch. Falcon 9 will be carrying the Anasis 2 spacecraft into orbit. This launch will take place from Space Launch Complex 40 at the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida. T0 is set for around 5 p.m. Eastern Time on July 20th, 2020. And at around that time, the 9 Merlin engines of the first stage of the Falcon 9 will ignite, carrying the rocket off the pad. Like most Falcon 9 launches, this rocket will continue upwards for about 2 minutes, at which point the first stage will have finished its part of the job of putting the spacecraft into orbit. It will separate and begin the process of landing. Meanwhile, the second stage will continue on towards orbit. Shortly after the first stage has separated, the protective fairing around the spacecraft will be jettisoned as it is no longer needed. And while the first stage is coming into land, the second stage will finish the job of putting the spacecraft in its preliminary orbit. However, the second stage will be reignited a little bit later to boost the spacecraft up to a geostationary orbit. After that second burn, the second stage will be jettisoned and the spacecraft will continue on with the process of putting itself in its proper orbit. Once it has arrived in its geostationary orbit, the spacecraft will begin its mission. So what is the purpose of the Anasis 2 spacecraft? It is a communication satellite for the South Korean military. Positioned in a geostationary orbit over the Korean peninsula, it will provide communication data for the military forces of South Korea. So if you want to watch this launch live, I'll leave some links down below that can help you with that. I'll leave a link to the SpaceX YouTube channel where they'll be live streaming the launch, as well as a link to my Twitter where I'll post the most up-to-date information I possibly can. And if you have any questions about the Anasis 2 spacecraft, the Falcon 9, or anything else in spaceflight, leave them down below in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them there, or who knows, it might be the topic of a future video. And lastly, if you enjoyed this video, head down below with the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon so you get notified when I upload new videos. So for Spaceflight Made Simple, I'm Colin, and I will see you next time.